Welcome to Alchemist Prime. I'm your host CHAKRA, and I'm here to talk about WWE Monday Night Raw, February 10th, 2020. We got the Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins, and his disciples starting off the night, kicking off Raw, and then KO and the Viking Raiders come out and they start squabbling all of a sudden. Then, out of nowhere, Samoa Joe just clipped the coquina clutch on Seth. I was like, where the did he come from, man? Pulling a Randy Orton, you know what I mean? You know, like the RKO. And KO and the Raiders, Kevin Owens and the Viking Raiders, got the upper hand in this one. As they were leaving, Becky Lynch, the man, comes out interrupting everybody. You know, all the mammalians in that mother. I was like, damn, girl. She was like, what? She was, she was looking up at Joe like, we got Lynch versus Asuka. I guess Asuka never learned English or decided to only speak her native language for the demographics, or I don't know what the heck is going on, but I didn't understand her. But I feel you anyways. I have her theme song, as my ringtone. Far and wide light years. That she goes, Speaking of sick, bro, like not in a good way. What the ever living fuck did I just see, bro? Shayna fucking Baszler came out, and at first I was like, okay, I'm feeling it. Like Shayna coming out, great timing. Then all of a sudden, beating up on Becky Lynch. Then all of a sudden, she freaking bit Becky, bro. I was like, what the hell? She like literally took her mouth guard off and like moved Becky's hair and just like straight vampired the back of her neck. I was like, oh hell no, what? I was like, what? I was like, she either had ketchup, like a packet of ketchup in her mouth ready, it was staged, or this shoot right here, man. What the hell? I've never seen nothing like it in my 22 years of watching WWE. Man, Becky getting bit, and then all of a sudden when she was getting taken to the hospital in the ambulance that she was getting in, she freaking hijacked the ambulance, kicked everybody out. They were like, "Wait, what are you doing? No." They pay him well enough, but that was crazy, man. Then all of a sudden, after all these crazy things happening, MVP Montel Vontavious Porter is back, man, with his VIP lounge. Special guest Drew McIntyre. And then MVP was talking about like, at first he was like, cool, right? Then he's talking about being his manager. Then he was trying to pick a fight with Drew. Man, he's just trying to advance his career. But I was like, you were doing good with that whole rhyming and hosting thing at first. You could have just done that and maybe won a match, and not even consecutively. I'm talking like won a match like every now and then, you know what I mean? But no, Drew was like, this guy over here, all of a sudden he got skull glass kissed and claymored over the prop, man, over his couch. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, couch. But all I gotta say is I am impressed with Rhea Ripley. Man, Rhea Ripley is making me watch NXT this Sunday. Shoot, and I'm gonna do a reaction on that. Man, I think she might be able to beat Charlotte. I'm not gonna lie. Ripley taking out Sarah Logan with ease. She was like, bam. While Charlotte watched from the entrance too, man. That was a good one. I hope Ripley takes over NXT. No, all pun intended, and continues on coming over to the big boy, to the big woman leagues to the big girl leagues, and taking over Charlotte Flair, the queen, you know, the whatever, you know. I want to give a shout out to Ricochet for becoming #1 contender, numero uno. Ricochet taking on Bobby Lashley, man. You know, Bobby does, you know, he ain't got the biggest fight in him, but he's a pretty big dog, you know. And you know, Bobby though threw him against the ropes, and then he lifted it up with his momentum, like grabbed him by the leg and just like right here, and he's just bam, one hand just spine busted him on the floor, man. Ricochet able to get his shoulders up though. I was like, what? I was like, okay, Ricochet. You know what I'm saying? You want to go up against a beast, you know, you got to be ready. Ricochet getting the 1-2-3 against Lana and Lashley. Then we got Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe taking on with the Viking Raiders versus Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy and the Authors of Pain. This matchup was dope. I was like, you guys remember that one song? What there were bodies flying everywhere, man. Owens is fat ass, man. He cannonballed himself off the top rope, man. Shoot, hitting everyone, man. I was like, damn. You guys remember that one song? It was like, let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. It reminded me of that, man. I was like, okay, this is a pretty good match. But just when I thought Samoa Joe was gonna pick up the win, the ref got distracted by one of the AOP members, and Seth comes in, stomping a mud hole, stomping Samoa Joe into the ring, allowing Murphy to pick up the 1-2-3. You know, the Monday Night Messiah, shoot, more like Monday Night Menace, got one over. You know, it's a love-hate thing, you know, between me and Seth. You know, a couple months ago, you guys remember he was like, you know, cool. He was in my eyes, he was like chilling and whatnot, progressing. You know, but I want to see how long this whole Monday Night Messiah thing lasts. You know, he's helping out the AOP and Buddy Murphy. But yeah, I appreciate you for stopping by. Please make sure to subscribe. Hit that bell notification. Hit that like button. Comment down below. Check out the links in the description, and I'll see you in my next video.